Namaskar, I am Pradosh Sharma and you are watching Ritam. In the aftermath of Sheikh Hasina's government fall, a dangerous wave of anti-Hindu sentiment is sweeping through Bangladesh. Reports of attacks on Hindu temples, desecration of Hindu deities and harassment of Hindu communities are disturbingly frequent, revealing a deeply hostile environment that the interim government under Muhammad Yunus appears either unwilling or unable to address. Amidst the chaos, a new incident of communal hatred has come to the fore. A Chittagong-based group, Islam, has called for the ban of International Society for Krishna Consciousness (ISKCON), depicting a disturbing escalation. ISKCON, the globally respected Hindu Vaishnavite order, is being unjustly targeted due to the involvement of some of its members with the Bangladesh Sanatan Jagran Manch, a collective of Hindu sadhus, religious leaders, and institutions dedicated to advocating for the rights and safety of Hindus and other religious minorities in Bangladesh. On October 25th, the Manch organized a massive rally in Chittagong, followed by another in Dhaka, where tens of thousands of Hindus courageously gathered to demand protection from the persecution they face daily. These rallies were a striking challenge to the interim government, which has repeatedly downplayed or dismissed reports of atrocities against religious minorities. The Yunus administration, clearly embarrassed by the mobilization of Hindu voices, dismissed these well-documented protests, labeling them as exaggerations. But the unprecedented turnout in both Chittagong and Dhaka is the proof of the severe discrimination Hindus are facing, which the government has long sought to ignore. What has further incensed the interim regime is the 8-point charter presented by the Manch, calling for crucial reforms such as the enactment of minority protection law, the establishment of a ministry for minority affairs, and the reservation of parliamentary seats for religious minorities. These demands, long overdue, have shaken the hardline elements within the government. Rather than listening to the concern of vulnerable community, the interim government has chosen to suppress their voices, using ISKCON as a scapegoat to intimidate and demoralize the Hindu population. In a clear move to silence dissent, sedition charges have been filed against 19 Hindu leaders associated with the Manch. The charges brought forth by a local leader of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party are a blatant attempt to criminalize Hindu activism and deter future protests. Yet, rather than covering in fear, the Hindu community of Bangladesh has continued to rally against these charges, courageously defining prohibitory orders in Chittagong on November 1st. Accusation of ISKCON's involvement in unrest on November 6th are nothing but an attempt to pave the way for the organization's ban, with over 580 Hindus falsely accused of inciting violence. ISKCON's targeted persecution reveals the lengths to which the interim government is willing to go to suppress the Hindu voice and curry favor with hardline Islamists. A ban on ISKCON would be a tragic blow to the Hindu community, forcing many into submission. However, leaders of the Bangladesh Hindu Bauddha Christian Oikya Parishad, a coalition representing religious minorities, have pledged that any attempt to ban ISKCON will be fiercely opposed and may only spur the Hindu community to greater unity and resistance. This is a pivotal moment for Bangladesh democracy and religious pluralism, and it will be the resilience of its Hindu population that may ultimately shine as a beacon against injustice and oppression.